Hello everyone, welcome back to my playthrough of Banishers Goes to New Eden, part 36. I'm your host Twisted Games, and the last episode, we talked to the governor, and we believe that his son is the one who caused the water to be bad. So, if you guys do enjoy the episode, give the episode a like, comment, and subscribe to more content. Like I said, Lammy here. We found some evidence on Mr. Lammy here. He's doing some experimentation. He also created a void. So, yeah, for us. But essentially now, we have to find Mr. Lammy Haskell.
Wards, you're
What?
on your own.
You're kidding me? You motherfucker.
The wards worked well enough. You didn't need to kill so many bots.
Demonologists use necromancy. Maybe he thought he'd bring them back when he was done. Wards.
It's awfully calm. Why is it awfully calm?
Yeah. It is way too calm short. Like I said, last episode was short. I don't know how this episode is gonna be short or not. We'll see.
Beware. Wards.
Or warts. Fuck off. Okay. This fucker likes his wards. What the fuck was that? Yo, what the fuck was that? Can I get an explanation what the fuck that one was? Fuck off.
Spectres. They haven't noticed us. Stay low.
The fuck is this? Stay low. How the fuck was it stay low? Something.
Wards. I'm going to need a hand here.
No more wards.
Thank you.
Away with you! You're done.
Do I not have to fight this guy? Looks like he's stuck.
An Ariadne's thread leading through the void. Very useful indeed.
Very useful right until it falls apart. Then you're stuffed like force meat in a turkey.
Interesting. Let's move on. If I don't have to fight people, I don't have to fight people. What's over here? There's nothing over here. Absolutely nothing. Useless. So he self-made this voyage as a home?
Creepy hideout. The governor's spawn likes a bit of drama.
Yep. Let's inspect. Harrow's map. A hand-drawn map of the Harrow's with the initials ER. Two places have been circled. Abandoned mill and Gus Acre Cemetery. The veil between the Aruru and the Incarnate is particularly thin in these two areas. A breach.
This one's different. Looks like it died diseased.
Take that, inspect this. Obscure demonology writings. Ghostly apparition can be controlled or at least shepherded. With a variety of known rituals, these must be performed with great care lest control be ceded to a potentially catastrophic effect. In the algebraic equation, if the words of power differ from 0.1 in intensity and appropriate protectors are not carefully used, ghosts will appear, but will not bend to the demonologist's will. This will be avoided on risk of widespread injuries, death, or worse.
This is some dark, sideways magic.
It's forbidden. I've read it.
Sometimes I worry about you.
Inspect this.
Ugh. What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
It may be native to the void.
Ah, there's Lammy.
So, you can see me. Aren't you full of surprises, young Master Haskell?
You may talk. A Banisher ghost. Amazing. How on God's earth did you find me? Never mind that. Thank the Lord you did. Thought I was going to grow old in here.
Hiding in the void.
As hiding places go, the void is quite the choice.
Yes, an amazing place. Or plane? World? The Araloo is not easily described, but it makes a fascinating study. Tell me, how did you get past the Guardian beneath the mill? Did you use a decoy?
We fought it. Don't change the subject.
You fought it? Of course you did. A good thing too. I was starting to think it was wise to me tricks. Oh, but I have so many questions.
This isn't a social call, kid. And we're the ones with the questions.
Oh, of course.
About Caleb Watson.
We must talk of Caleb Watson. Why in the hell would you give him a resurrection ritual?
Ruth's death hit poor Caleb hard. He was alone, and so I would often stop by his workshop. We talked. He took a keen interest in my studies and was a good listener. When he learned that she could possibly return, he had one question. How?
He saw his grief as an opportunity.
You saw his grief as an opportunity to test the effects of the lesser palingenesis.
Oh, you know the ritual too? Amazing, isn't it?
I've studied it. The actual ritual, not the mangled version you gave Caleb.
Yes, and I'm sorry. I found it in a copy of De Occulti Philosophia by Cornelius Agrippa von Nettesheim. A remarkable book.
I've met my fair share of illustrious occultists, and none owned an authentic Agrippa. Much is lost in translation or altered in the printing. I doubt your copy is an exception.
Of course! The power is in the words, and mine were wrong, so the power went awry. How very fascinating.
Okay, this guy, like I said, his street smarts, like a couple episodes when I first met him, street smarts like the greatest thing in the world. It does put you in danger.
Are you aware of what would happen if people learnt of your studies?
Surely the acquisition of knowledge cannot be a sin.
Will you still say that when Pennington accuses you of witchcraft? You must remember Deborah.
Miss Comenius. Yes, of course, I remember.
Your father tasked us with an investigation. One way or the other, we must return with the mystery solved.
Ah. I think I understand what you're saying. I might be in a tiny little bit of, danger.
So, she said about Pennington. But Pennington's dead. We killed Pennington. Pennington's dead. I killed Pennington. So why did you talk about Captain Pennington asking if he's still alive? That's odd. That's actually really odd. So that tells me, in the order how the game. Oh, let me pause this out. The order of what the game is supposed to do, you're supposed to go to Harrow's first and then go for Jericho. In that order. But I didn't do that. I went for Jericho first and then to Harrow's. So I feel that's half backwards. Who are you really?
You see ghosts. You stroll the void as if it were your garden. You possess and share forbidden rituals. Who are you really?
I'm Lammy Haskell, and I am a man of many sciences. I am in fact a true pursuer.
That raises more questions than it answers.
What are the pillars of the universe? Which principles underpin existence? As occultists, do we change the world or scratch upon its surface? Each discipline I embrace peels back a new layer of reality. I'm yet at the beginning, and see where I already stand. Amazing, no?
He looks like Harry Potter. Okay, Harry, who taught you?
You did not find the void breach beneath the mill by accident. You had help. Who taught you?
I did my research.
Suddenly, you're a man of few words.
I'd rather not involve those not present. Discretion, you understand.
Your father's on a witch hunt.
Your father is convinced a witch poisoned his well. Caleb Watson was cursed by a ritual you gave him. I'd focus if I were you.
We must counter the devil with knowledge of his tricks. That, my father always said, is the purest of God's work.
Aye. I can imagine your father saying that.
When I was 10, he gave me my initiation. Demonology, sir, as he would say. He saw me as his heir. Then, of a sudden, the books were forbidden.
Really?
So I stole them. The very same books he'd forced upon me as a boy. I understand them where he does not. I did no wrong. Apart from a little theft.
Okay. But demonology studies.
You've studied demonology. Did you do it alone?
When my father forbade me to continue, I confess I disobeyed him in secret. Those big books were very boring until they were forbidden. Suddenly I could not get enough of their secret knowledge. Funny, eh? More recently, a good friend of my father showed me that I had only been scratching at the surface.
Who was that friend?
Who was your father's friend?
An itinerant Frenchman who often visited New Eden in recent years. He called himself a true pursuer. As a thinker, he was prolific and profound. My father was so proud to be included in his discourse. For him, knowledge is the ladder to greatness, and greatness is the prize. To me, knowledge is itself the prize.
What are you doing here?
From the looks of this place, you're knee-deep in research. What are you doing here exactly?
Searching for the origin of the Harrow's plague, of course. And I have a theory on the subject.
Of course you do. Go on then.
Now, at first, I believed the water poisoned, but my father sealed the well, and yet folk remained sick. They looked for witchcraft, a foolish, uneducated suspicion, yes, but with some truth concealed behind it. You see, the Araloo taints New Eden. Its influence leaches into the Harrows. The evidence is everywhere.
The Arulu? About the Orulu.
By the Arrowloo, do you mean the void?
Neither name does it justice. This place is beyond words. The Arrowloo, Mr. McCraith, is made of the very fabric of our primordial myths. Isn't it amazing?
Can you prove it?
How can you be sure the void has tainted the region?
In New Eden, the threshold between our plane and this is thin. Even I, a novice, may reach the frontier and then go beyond. I also believe it happened before. Some years ago, New Eden was hit by another epidemic.
Yes, we learned of it in Fort Jericho.
That's true.
I believe that first epidemic was caused by the porosity of the frontier between New Eden and the Arrowloo. Although, where theirs was an affliction of burning flesh, ours is a corruption of mind and spirit. And I believe I have found its source. There is a substance, a strange ooze. You may have noticed it. This, I believe, is the true source of the Harrow's poison. It carries a particular stink, on the scent of which I experience first confusion, then a loss of control over my limbs.
That's interesting. You lose control of your... Let me see something. Ooh. I only get one option here. Let's do about the state of confusion.
Confusion, paralysis. Can you tell me more?
I felt my movement slowing, my thinking too. Space seemed to thicken. But wait, what if it was not space thickening, but time slowing? In recent months, many in New Eden have spoken of similar feelings, of lost time, hours untrackable, days passing unremembered. Who knows how the Arrowloo disturbs the minds and bodies of women and men? Unfortunately, I cannot reach the source. The Arrowloo is a formidable place. Tricky. A maze constantly evolving, changing, reshaping itself. The isthmus, for example. I found an oozing crack in the ground. The terrain then remade itself, and I can get to it no longer.
Perhaps we might be able to find a way through and take a look at that source.
Would you? That would be splendid. Would you mind taking notes?
No, buddy. Goodbye.
Let's go take a closer look at that ooze then.
And with that sorrow gone, I can leave. Do be careful. My home is your home. If you need anything, help yourself.
The Arrowloo is not your home, Lammy. But thank you.
Pardon my morbid enthusiasm.
One question right, your father's wrong. It has cosmetic selling forbidden magic.
It's just to our table. But could I ask you a few questions?
What do you wish to know?
Do you still need to eat? Do you feel hunger? Sorry, it's just you're the first ghost I've met, in person, as it were.
I don't eat. Not in the way you do. I feel hunger. Again.
I'll let them talk. Let me save. It is a big story.
Not in the way you do.
Fascinating. And can you touch things, smell them? Are colours the same as
I
your memory?
don't care anymore.
My senses are different. It's...
And we should get going.
Yeah.
So, the pious governor's unassuming son is our evil Harrow's witch.
I was as earnest as he. The rank enthusiasm of youth. It's sickening, really.
Source
I don't know
of
if the
ooze.
paralysis and confusion applies to me, but I feel strange, and I suspect the ooze.
Only one way to find out.
Ooh. Interesting. Oh, this is all ooze.
Oh, God. I need a wee bit of help here.
Yes, I can take it.
Okay, she can.
Ugh, Lammy was right. This stuff means business. Something has me. Wards.
Up here. Nothing. Thought for sure.
Destroy those ghost wards if you want me back.
Yeah, of course I do. Fuck this ward at? No. Lammy, we gotta talk, man. Why the fuck you have wards up here?
A ward restrains me.
Fucker. Wait, did I just go backwards? I feel I just went completely backwards. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to go up here? I'm supposed to go up there. Got it. There we go.
Standing by.
Hey, fuck out of here, buddy.
It oozes through the breach. Suppurates like a festering wound.
Another
How
void.
delightful.
I have to do another void. Okay. Respect.
Let's see what lies on the other side.
What the hell?
Where are we now?
Underground, looks like.
Wonderful.
Well discovered. Where the fuck are we? We're under the ship? Interesting. Okay, nothing.
The ooze affects the incarnate too.
Interesting. What's up here?
Who goes there?
It's a ghost.
Is that a ghost?
I don't know. But I don't think we're alone. What might you be then?
What was...
Innocence. Oh, shite.
Did you just say shite? You?
Oh, this ain't good. You. Okay.
It's bigger than I thought it'd be.
Is that a house from the Harrows?
We may be below the well.
No wonder they all got sick.
Interesting. Interesting place. Enemies might pop up. And this would be a place enemies would pop up, right? Just saying.
I
Wow.
feel something close.
I'm so happy that you gave me a level 3. I'm so happy about that game.
Is that?
Yes. Something's here.
Yeah, I get it. I get something's here. Okay. Everything here's almost pristine. This is actually worse. Using lead punch increases up damage of the next punch. Just in case. Upgrade that just to see. I can upgrade this again. It is not officially just as better. Okay. And a vein ring. Okay. I don't know why I do that. Nothing I could do.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
Alright, let's save. Inspect this. Wait for Amity Gibbs. From Amity Gibbs, Provincetown to Antipas and Clemcy Gibbs at Harrow's New Eden. Dearest parents, Ruben and I ourselves here in Providence. Our home is quaint and quite lovely. You would like it, I think, though perhaps you would argue against the colors of the drapes. We attended a meeting house with regard to summer last Sunday was particularly beautiful. I'm certain you would have enjoyed it. Men of piety there are yet in New England. In your last letter, you mentioned that the farm has seen some trouble. If God tests you, I'm full sure they will pass his examination. However, should you need it, Ruben will be delighted to make you alone. You may also consider a visit should you agree to certain stipulations in their behavior, manner of speaking, particularly to Ruben, who does neither weeding nor snide remarks. Her daughter Amity.
This house belonged to a certain Antipas and Clemency Gibbs.
Inspect this. Cotton Mather's pamphlet, and the woman being astonished thereat, confessed those things to be true, and that she and other persons named in the preternatural discourse had familiarity with the devil. Being asked whether she had made an express covenant with him, she answered she had not. Now she promised to go with him when he called, which according she had sundry times done. I can take that. Move this. Saint Pandora box. Saint Pandora broke the jar, releasing all the proverbial curses upon mankind. Epidemics are often considered a punishment or an ordeal imposed by God. Stuck in their narrow sight, scientists beg to differ, prefer to search for natural causes to the main consequences. As often answered somewhere else, between rival conceptions at the same beyond them. Undoubtedly, all the items do not come from breaching the fabric of the incarnate, but regularity and periodicity and malignity of such events throughout the world shall be accounted as evidence of such breach and influence of the other side. Arulu, the great below, after all, wasn't Pandora's true name, and Isadora, she who sends up gifts as if from the earth. Healers, doctors, and priests and witches all should search those signs like the true pursuer does, for until they seal off the voice breach oozing of the gifts of the underworld, they remain like ants trying to stop a forest fire. As long as blind zealots, arresting hanging sorcerers worshippers who supposedly spread the disease, when most of the time these cultists assembled here because oozing gifts called them in the first place. They will be like sheep, confusing the sheepdogs with the wolves, offering opportunities for the true pursuer to investigate without being noticed. I suppose I'm going to love looking for that ill-mouthed nearby New ER. Relay. The relay guy. His farm account book. Spring 1695. EXP 198. Wall repair, tails, ale, bread, candles, cumber, wood, sundries. Revenue 8 pieces of 8 corn and horse meat. Winter 1695. 104. Test axe, ale, bread, candles, wood repair, season wood. Revenue 95 pieces of 8 corn barley. Autumn 1694. 116. Test and taxes, ale and bread, candles, meat, tool repair, harvest hands. Revenue 152 pieces, 8 corn, barley, vegetables. Summer 1694. 105. Test and taxes, ale and bread, candles, meat. Revenue 275 pieces of 8 corn, barley, vegetables. Seeds. Spring 1694. 102. Test and taxes, ale and bread. Revenue 120 pieces of 8 vegetable seeds, tempered wood.
The Gibbs' land was barren. They were struggling for money.
No, right here. I think there's a fucking chest up here. What? That was a glitch. Okay.
Look up. The ooze, oozed through the very stone.
And of all of them, just this one house fell down.
Maybe it was personal.
Was the Gibbs' house targeted by the ooze?
Obviously. Look around you.
Interesting that. Reveal this.
Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs, have you read my paper?
I read it, aye. And then I washed my hands and prayed for grace. You claim to prove that there is no curse. Well,
A witch would say that, wouldn't she?
Wherever people gather to live, disease takes hold, and I believe... What are you doing?
your evil lies shall be destroyed. We know who you are, and you shall be judged. Witch!
That was Deborah.
Again.
She built a case for her rationality, and they tore it apart.
About the entity. Sort of. The woman who was executed by Haskell for New Ian's 1688 epidemic was innocent.
Have some of this.
There, fucker. Note to the Gibbs. I thank you for your note. Some knows times are hard. That you could not honor our last order of grain was understandable. Find ourselves in a smaller position, and upon the deaths of our last cattle, must cancel our next order. Please find close the balance of our account, which shall consider closed, at least until better times come again. God save us all from this curse. Richard Mellons. Can I go up there? I don't think I can. Can I can't go this way, can I? Why am I stuck? That's weird. Yeah, talk about that one. Don't know. Why am I get stuck up there? What? Dowser? Okay.
Mrs. Gibbs, I presume.
Mrs. Gibbs. Yo. Ooh, yep. There she is.
Efficient can powder.
So this is a quick way back to the shelter. Got it. So how the fuck do I get down there? Nope. Okay. Wait. This is where I can get that chest. Good. Nothing over there. Okay, so there's her body there. Hmm.
Another shadow.
What do they want? Red, something is keeping me from manifesting.
In here? Ah, shite.
Hmm. Let's see something. Just want to make sure.
I see a ghost ward. What are they doing down here?
Hmm.
Wards, you're on your own. Wards, I'm going to need a hand here.
Okay. Hold on.
Sorry, not this time.
So where's he? Where is the ghost ward then?
I can't, Rory.
Over here.
Red, I can't manifest
Why is
anymore.
that only a specific spot I can do something with, and other spots I just can't? I know I'm supposed to go this way, but the other way. I just want to make sure. Okay. We'll continue ahead.
Beware. Wards. Watch out. Spectre position.
A wee Highland kiss for you.
Good.
Better.
Fuck you, buddy.
Now let's inspect the body.
Good. Now, there it is.
I love doing that.
Oh, no, we cannot.
Expected no less.
This isn't over yet. Someone didn't want to stay dead.
Nope. Inspect this. Clemson Gibbs Diary. Haskell and Tom Flack are here, playing their homes. We have room for all in the harrow. There's mold on the wall near the front door. I shall scrape it off. Smells turns sticky black and oozes between the hordes. Crops as they were have failed. Governor and his band of weak-hearted souls brought the curse with them. May the war deliver us. Flex ups everywhere. Folks sick and hard breathing and bleeding from every operous you can mention. Some you would not. The devil spits and we are flooded with it. I am minded of some years ago. Like I said, I pray to God to grant me clumsy gifts and my loyal and moderately capable husband Antipas and wisdom once again out the witch. God would not help us because the governor uses magic. His boy, what's his name, the idiot, he put a pagan totem on by the house. I tore it down. Antipas said he saw Haskell throw something into the well. Then the earth shook. What are Haskell's up to?
Clemency Gibbs blamed the epidemic on a witch. Come from New Eden Town with the governor.
That's not what Deborah was saying.
Well, the Gibbs are not at home to rational explanations.
Nope. I don't think I can rest. Get my stuff back up. Oh, I don't need a rest. I guess when I beat her, I got my fifth one back. I got my one I used up back. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, go through here. What? Go this way.
See anything?
Either the water table is full of ooze, or there's another source.
Let's search upstream.
Bye, buddy.
Over there.
Elusive little buggers. To make you angry.
Go over here for a moment.
Have some of this. I feel like a bloody target practice.
There you go. Got thing. Right for red. What boost do I get this time around? South health points. Nice. Oh, there's something over there. Oh, I'm gonna go back, climb back up. Yep, let's go climb down here. Okay. I'll do this.
Don't step in that. I mean it.
Find a way around then.
Wards, you're on your own.
God damn it. Can
Those echoes we're hearing are the shadows speaking.
They always appear near the ooze.
So do the whispers.
But which came first?
Is this the right way? It's not the right way. Right, okay. Interesting area.
I love doing that.
That we can. Chris over here. Take that. Climb this up. Got 3 other dowsers. Okay, where the fuck am I supposed to go then? It is interesting that you do this, but they also don't tell me where the fuck to go.
The whispers say the same things over and over.
What kind of
Yeah.
entity would be so obsessed?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
Okay, just want to make sure. Lots of ooze. And then take that. Go up here for a moment. Okay.
Don't let that specter get to the corpse. They never learn, do they? Stop that specter before it possesses the corpse.
Fuck off. Inspect this.
This looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words.
Why hasn't the poison spread to the groundwater?
Perhaps it shifts and shapes, like the void.
Interesting.
Well, at the very least, it shifts. Looks like the ooze comes from a distinct source.
Over here. Anything over here? Oh, right here.
I love doing that.
Time out. I wish there's like a way you can. So that's the right way. Then what's this way then? we go. Oh, the item. I jump back down from this way. Respect.
This is cursed, no doubt.
Yes. Let me go ahead and I'm bound. Give me a good item, hopefully.
You are not released, but exiled.
What does this get me? Death's Head. Every punch which I reduce man potential kind of doing that's actually quite good. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I don't want to do that. But yeah, I don't have the items for that. Gamey. I'm not having the items. Okay. Where's the drop down? Drop down here. And then we go over here. And we're gonna go right here. I'm gonna save. And this will conclude today's episode. I feel like we're about to do a boss fight, hopefully. Hopefully sometime soon. I don't know. But that'd be great. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching today's episode. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. And hopefully you guys have a good rest of your guys' day. Peace.